Do we still have music, or did Schirmer build it out? I think he deactivated the whole thing. Weight reduction. Good. Not really that much of a good morning because we cannot see the casa, but then again the chances of me making a casa vlog are not that high today, but on the other hand also the track is not open, so it doesn't matter what conditions they are. On today's schedule we have two big makeovers. First of all, me with this, I mean this really has to change, and second, the M3 Taxi. After GT2 RS has received the new Xpel foil from PopUp-Carwash, we are going to do the same with the M3. We bought this car beginning of last year, yes, on February 1st, I believe. Yeah, February 1st, because that's when we received the notification that we are one of the lucky 4 companies to have a taxi license. And then, well, actually before that, Robert bought already when we made the bid to have a taxi license. And he's like, well, we better get the license because otherwise I will have another daily for myself, which is not a bad thing. And eventually I think this car probably after next year is going to retire, I would assume, and it will become the daily. But you can guess that after many, many kilometers. How many precise by now? 62,000 kilometers on the track and one new engine that yeah, this car should be actually on a pretty beat up shape. And you can see actually, of course, PPF is the old PPF has seen already better days. It has lots of scratches. You can see on the sides, on the fenders. There's lots of stone chips, so it needs to be redone. You know what, let's put it outside in the daylight so we can have a closer look. I'm really sorry for all the neighbors who were hoping to have some off-season time off, but then the cold start needs to happen. Oh, by the way, we still have the stock M3 competition seats for sale, so contact us if you would like them. As I mentioned, there are lots of stone chips from the use after 2 years and 60,000 kilometers on the track. So lots of stone chips here, as you can see. A big cut here where they didn't even know. I think we hit a bird because in over 2 years we probably killed 4 birds with this car, on a serious note. And some parts were also just like not done right. So for example, I think there was somewhere here as an example when it comes loose. So basically all the reasons for PopUp-Carwash and Xpel Germany to show us how it is done properly. And now let's hop in because I'm running late for my barber appointment. Ah, I realized I still have my GoPro in my pocket from yesterday's shooting with the up. So might as well do the onboard of how we're doing the speed limit. How boring it is. But actually, in all the seriousness, this car is pretty much a dream to drive, even with all the modification, with the smallest turning or actually the biggest turning radius that you can imagine of a car. I mean, if I would have to turn around here, that would be absolutely impossible, so I'm not doing that. But it's all down to have the best control on the track. So unfortunately, you sacrifice the movability on the street, so to say. Oh, we can go 80 here, so at least that's nice. Yeah, 7-speed gearbox, very nice. But actually, not too bad. I mean, this could be a pretty good daily car. And I'm pretty sure it will be at some point. I mean, do we still have music, or did Schirmer build it out? I think he deactivated the whole thing. Weight reduction. That's sad. Yeah, no. We have Race Navigator. It doesn't make much music except for beep 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 beep. For people who know the sound of Race Navigator, you can vote in the comments on my ability of doing Race Navigator sound. Also here we can see that the cage has seen some slashes from the seat belts over the last 2 years, and here a good example of it not being too much of a good job, so to say. You can say, like, yeah, you have like it's been like 2 years of track abuse, but like for example Xpel is giving 10 years of warranty on the foil. So let's see if after 2 years this indeed will be a look. Well, we can use this as a reference, that's all I'm saying. And ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, well, I think anything will be better than what I used to look like a couple of hours ago. Because I am already back at PopUp-Carwash, so we're gonna check out the M3. But first, speaking of the Barber, a lot of people, or I think there are some construction works happening. I was thinking maybe it's the car, but no. I hope you can hear it, because otherwise you're gonna think I'm crazy. I'm a bit crazy, but anyhow. Now, speaking of the Barber, some people are gonna think like, why are you so peculiar? Why are you driving like almost an hour to Bonn to have your hair done? Before that, I was driving 2 hours to Netherlands to get my hair done. But now, a friend of mine, Abdullah, from who is also working at Lindner Hotel as a barkeeper, very good cocktails. We made a cocktail recently, it's called Side Boob, you should try it, it's good. But anyhow, he opened the barbershop, you've probably seen it already a couple of vlogs ago, earlier this year. And it's very good. That good, actually, that I can name probably 20 people who drive from Nürburgring area to Bonn. Because, why again? Well, there is nothing in Nürburg. There's absolutely nothing. There are like a couple of barbershops, like probably maybe one even in Adenau, which is... you cannot say much positive things, at least very few positive experience. No, I cannot name any positive experience from other people there. So that's why people decide to drive this far. In fact, there's actually nothing at the Nürburgring. So like, the people like, you either go there to work for the racetrack or have something racetrack related, but you don't go there and live because you want to start a family or something. And even for free time, there is nothing. Like even in restaurants, you have only like Italian, maybe German, maybe like 2 times a week the Chinese restaurant is open, like somewhere in Adenau. So, and in terms of entertainment, well, luckily there's the esports lounge now, but for the rest, that's it. Yeah, there's a movie theater, which only plays movies in German, whereby more than 50% of people are tourists. So yeah, just a hard reality for people who consider moving to the Nürburgring and follow their dreams. But on the other hand, it's still like a very good dream job. I mean, nothing is perfect and grass is greener on the other side always, but I just wanted to share like some inputs, and then again also get some content to reach that magic 10-minute mark on YouTube. So anyhow, let's get the key out to check out what's happening with the M3.
When was this film put on?
Sorry?
When was the film?
The film was put on 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But it's not that great, is it?
No.
So, what can you say about it?
It's quite stained, it's quite scratched. I'm not sure which brand it is, but the stuff we are using will hold up
A bit better.
much better.
Yeah, because Xpel is also giving like, what, 10 years warranty on the...
Yes.
Yeah, so that's quite a difference. Sorry?
You have sore fingers after this?
Yeah. Are you gonna taste it too, or?
No. But sometimes smell can tell you what brand it is.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. It looks really weird with no stickers on it. Well, better heat it up and not remove the paint.
Oh, by the way, Robert, the bonnet needs to be painted as well now?
It gives us an excuse to put carbon fiber bonnet on. Yeah, that's definitely a better way to do it. Ta-da! Good to go. It's really hard to recognize it. But so much lighter with no wing. It looks so weird.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think it makes some downforce. And the fast forward the car is already back at Apex, and as you can see, it has received some updated graphics. Probably this we will make a bit smaller, but so far it's a lot subtle than it was before. We wanted to give the car a bit of an updated look, and here it is. But wait, there is more. There is a lot more. Look on this side. We are gonna be testing with the ProTrack wheels, so swapping out the BBS E88 for ProTrack. There are multiple reasons why we are going to do it. First of all is of course the looks. Second is the maintenance, because cleaning all this is a lot more, well, a lot more difficult than this. It's a lot more open wheel and easier to maintain. And there is also another reason, but this is something I would like to save for another time, for another video where Robert and I are going to explain the very peculiar way of running E88s and the challenges that come with them. But so far, let us know what you think of it. What I else want to say is that the car has been wrapped in Xpel, it has been stickered, and it has been coated on top. And you can see the difference here. So it is already kind of water repellent, but the bumper seems to be a bit different and dirty, because the bumpers will be taken off and resprayed over winter. Now, another thing is also the cage that I mentioned earlier, that unfortunately it's damaged a lot, and this is something that, well, the previous company was not unable to do, and well, thereby we need to fix this damage now. But although it is the downtime, we are actually working on a lot of things, and hopefully we'll get it finished before we need the car, because currently the car is needed for every weekend, and if the track will be open in January again, then we will not be able to respray the car completely. So it all depends on timing. But this is something you will be able to see and find out. So far, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we are going to make a more detailed video, like together with the GT2 RS, about the M3, where Robert and I are going to talk about more about it in detail. So, as always, thanks for watching. See you next time, and let us know what you would like to know or to see regarding the car, regarding the Xpel, regarding all the taxis and all the other things in the world. And is it too early to wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year? Probably not. So, in that case, see you next time. Bye.